good though.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Playground Chat podcast. I'm out here with my nigga Chuma.
Hey.
And I go by the name of, Chuma Time.
Chuma Time is in the building as usual.
Yeah.
We here, bro. We had to come back because we're trying to push this thing, bro. Like says so support, guys. That's what we ask. Yeah, but anyways, you know, welcome to the Playground Chat again.
Yeah.
Episode 4. Like it's a new couple. Like I can see us going
from week to week.
Hey.
From week to week. Please subscribe to the channel. Please follow all of our social media platforms.
Yeah, please.
The link will be in the description. I'm not very good at this yet, so I don't know where.
We don't know anything. We're just learning.
We don't know where the subscribe button. The subscribe button normally on this side, right? So subscribe, would it be on this side or will it flip? I'm just looking at CV on this side. It's somewhere. Subscribe, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? If you dislike, I might just enjoy.
No, we're gonna DM you and find your location. Is it Stanford?
Yo, Machi. So how you doing? How you doing?
Well, I'm chilling. Yo, the off, guys. Like I got 3 days off. So I'm quite happy about that. But yeah, I've been good, bro. How you been?
Nah, I'm alright. Besides my turmoil in the club that I'm coaching at the moment, we're going through some inner turmoil. Not because of just the results that we've been receiving lately, but because I feel like there's a lot of things that I sort of relate to when it comes to like the world of sports.
Okay.
Because of those situations that are happening within my club where I'm at. Today we had a meeting. These kids they basically want me to be the head coach of their club. So there's a lot of things that are happening. So
congrats though. If Light is already thinking that way, that means the board is already on some. Oh, we've got pressure.
No, but yeah. So they that's the whole plan. But for me, I feel like they need to trust me sooner rather than later because I didn't go there to the issue is that I don't mind being an assistant coach to a head coach who knows what he wants.
Okay.
And this is a public criticism and I don't care. But like if I feel like we're there together and I'm sitting on your bench.
Yeah.
I believe football has gone to a position where you cannot see, you cannot manage, you cannot dictate everything. It's gone to a corporation level, even in the coaching staff, where there's a head coach, an assistant coach, a fitness coach, a nutritionist, a physiotherapist. So none of these. They all intertwined into the head coach's ideal. But if the head coach doesn't have an ideal or a way that he wants his ideal to work out, and he has all of these many other personalities, then automatically things mess up. So I feel like in South Africa we need to know exactly what we mean. We need to go away from thinking that you can be your island alone because you won't be able to manage it in the correct way. But yeah, that's the type of things
I feel like where you just went to now, it's more of like a problem that we have in PSL today. Like just what you were speaking of, like from the ground level. You know, from the ground level, there's already problems. You can't be having problems at the ground level, knowing that is the basics and where the fundamentals are laid for the young generation.
It's also a societal thing, right?
Okay.
In South Africa, we like validation. If I built this light that's on my face, right? If I built the globe of this light, I say I built the light. I don't say I built the globe. Chuma built the stand.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to have validation, whereas if we can acknowledge that in order for the whole light to work, we need all of those components. And yes, I'm the designer of the way the light should look. I'm the head coach. I will get most of the credit. But as the head coach, I need to dictate my credit to my staff, basically, in order for my vision to be put forward. You know what I mean? I don't think Pep Guardiola is sitting there and yes, we know that it's his system, yes, it's his players, yes, it's the way that he wants to play. But I bet you all of his coaching staff know exactly what he wants. so that they can help him achieve that task. In South Africa, you think people are stealing your sauce when you're asking them to help you. You know what I mean?
We need to
They
stop
cannot
that.
be you, bro. They can never be you. They can never be Pep Guardiola. They can never be.
Talking
You know what
about
I mean?
talking about SA football, something surprising, like
Yeah.
one of the results of what you just spoke about.
Yeah.
AmaZulu decides to fire their head coach Benni McCarthy. Then Manchester United are like, we're signing you as our striking coach. So
South African football is.
what do you think of that? What is that? Is that like to Benni? It's like, okay, like fuck these niggas, or
No, for me, it's like South African football is all about politics. Because the coach feels that the club needs to do this, you can't be told by a coach. So the coach must go. That's South African football. It's all based on politics. It's not based on anything that's actually there. I mean, for me, what really kills me is that the club that we're speaking about, AmaZulu, can cease to exist in tomorrow. We can wake up and we can hear that I bought AmaZulu, and that's the end of the club. Like for me, if they do not take themselves as seriously as the coaches, then coaches in this country, it's hard for them to get a chance unless you get to the proper club that has a respect for themselves as a club in order for you to grow. So it's a succession of failures that is killing us. It's not just one failure. It's a concoction and a succession of them. It's one after the other, after the other, after the other. And that's South African football. And it kills me. It really kills me because I'm in it, I'm part of it, but when I look at the structures, even at amateur level, I'm like,
these guys are not ready.
you've got the wrong idea of what football is.
They don't know what they're doing.
No, you've got the wrong idea. They really have.
I'm really excited for Benni McCarthy. Shout out Benni, like big ups, SA love, all the way from Malanga. I forgot to introduce myself, Goma. If you get to know me, you'll see me on the socials. I'm there. But congratulations, bro. Like this is Vetu. You can't. Not anyone can just go coach you. Like there are other coaches, there's needs coaches in the world, bro. Like for Benni personally to go for an opportunity by my coach United. Is huge. It's not only huge for SA, it's also huge for him because you could see what he was trying to do at AmaZulu, at a club where, as you said, is one of the, let me say, stubborn, like part of the system. Yeah, bro. They're not really trying to move forward, and they saw that at United. They were like, listen, move this guy in so that we can, yeah, bro, excel. Yeah, bro. So like, I'm very excited for that one. That's very interesting, considering that the striking position's got Ronaldo and Martial. I mean, you're looking at quite like one of the most valuable players right now.
Yeah, but he's been in McCarthy.
I understand.
That's my opinion of that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. That's 8 years. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm more happy and proud, but I'm not surprised.
Okay. This weekend, Sundowns played the opener against Cape Town City.
Yeah.
Really watched that game. Very good game. Also, Ronwen Williams made his debut. Coming from Super Sport. Very. I couldn't really tell how he played because, honestly, Sundowns defense is already good. So, it's not easy to just shoot or try to score against that type of defense. It's not easy to break that line, yeah, but he made his debut. Congrats to him. He is 30 years old, so he did need a move. So I'm very happy about that move because I mean you have to go play with the best if you want to be the best.
Yeah, I think he leaves Super Sport as a legend, as a legend of the club. I think, no matter where he goes, no matter what he does, he'll always be welcome back at the club. He'll always be welcome back because he's part of the fabric of Super Sport United. Ronwen came up from the system. I think he got there when he was 14, 13, 15, around those ages, and he's been playing and representing them from the early divisions. He went to Rosina, which is the school that SuperSport like is associated with. So I have a friend of mine also who lives from around the hood, who went to Rasina as well. He played with Ronwin, so we
He knows.
yeah, nah, we didn't know each other very well. So what Ronwin is like when we were coming up also in the academy systems and we all came up in Cape Town. He's one of the guys that we knew of in Pretoria because of my friend who played in Pretoria at that time. So he's a legend of that club. He's a legend of the system. He's a testament of what a good system in this country looks like. And SuperSport United has one of the best proven track records of producing youngsters who are playing not just for SuperSport United, for so many clubs within the PSL structure, the second division structure, the third division structure, basically South African football, just the structures from top to bottom.
No, I hear you.
I wish him the best at the biggest club in the country.
He's gonna do great. He's gonna do great. I mean,
I don't think he's an automatic starter. I think Dennis deserves so much respect for
because of how he's been keeping it
for the club.
But the thing is, now you've got an SA like a Bafana. You've got a Bafana player.
Yeah, but you've got a Uganda player too. Unless we're saying
but
something.
Now we are in SA. This is Mamelodi Sundowns, a club from SA.
I'm not gonna comment.
You're not gonna dabble on that.
No, I'm not
Okay.
doubling that.
Let's
because it will be saying to me.
No,
because,
it's not saying
because in England we must look for the English strikers or the English players. For me, football is universal. Football is universal. I don't care if you come from Jupiter. If you can hold and pass, I like you.
But no, I'm not talking about the amount of skill. Both goalkeepers are quite good, but Ronald is actually quite good. He's like a very good player. So why not start?
Yeah, for me, but it's the stature of the player in the club. Because it's the Bafana keeper is walking in. No.
Already with the...
Yeah, I don't think it's the stature of the player, Dennis Onyango, in the club. Dennis Onyango is a huge player. Mamelodi Sundowns has won every single trophy there is to win. You know what I mean? Okay. So, Ronwin is going to play games. We're not saying he isn't. But for people to say he needs to be the number one because he's Bafana's number one. I'm not just saying you. I know you're projecting just like people are saying in general in this country. It's not just you. But for me, it's like, it's a bit unfair to Dennis.
It is. No, I agree with that. Yeah. SABC gains SuperSport rights to broadcast, so now we can watch the Premier League on SABC.
Is it the Premier League or is it PSL game?
No, it's Premier League. Premier League has got, obviously not Zorg, probably...
SABC 3, bro. They did that last year as well.
Yeah, but now SABC has finally completed the contract and gotten rights to do this shit. So I'm excited about that. Not for me, because I already have... I'm sorry, like I have nine-ish. It's not personal, but like I'm just saying, like you get me. But yeah, Royal submits a bid for Happy Jelle. Happy Jelle leaves 16 years at Orlando Pirates to go join the Royal. So also good signing. I mean. I don't really know what's happening in the background with the Royal but they do make some very suspicious signings because these are top players. I mean, Happy Jelle, not everyone can get a Happy Jelle.
Yeah, no. Royal AM, they are competing with the big boys. They've approached the game in the sort of Abramovich way. Came in with the money. Spend the money on the players and want to disrupt the status quo. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. As long as it's done in the right way. If the Royal AM invest in the entire structure of their club with the amount of money that they're saying that they have to spend, then...
Allegedly.
No, but they probably do. They probably do. They need to then have a proper structure that will make them sustainable. I don't want them to go get sold and sell their status in the next 2 years. It will be just another repeat of what South African football has been going through. You know what I mean? But when it comes to Royal AM signing Happy Jelle, it's good signing for them. A very experienced player, but it just falls into the
SA football
of thing that when you leave a big club, you go to in a smaller club that is trying to shine off your name. You know, but it's just that it is what it is. He's not ready to retire, and I don't think they make enough money to retire at 35. Is it 35? Yeah, he's about 35.
Yeah.
So he needs to keep playing in order to survive, and that's just the way it is.
Okay.
I'm happy for him. Again, so sorry. So sorry.
Listen.
I'm a Pirates fan.
Yeah.
I haven't said this on the show. I'm a Pirates fan. A big Pirates fan. I love the club. I think the club is, you know, the biggest club in Africa for me, because I said I'm a fan.
I didn't say anything.
Because I said I'm a fan. But I just feel like, you know, Happy Jelle is a legend.
He is a legend.
In every essence of the word.
No, he is a legend.
He comes from the generation, one of the only generations to win trophies at Pirates in many years. And Ngozi, thank you a lot. Siyabulela. We wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors.
No, that's.
But I hope that McCarthy doesn't give you bonuses on the field. That was just embarrassing
on the
last
side.
day, man.
On the side.
No, like she did on the field.
After you score a goal.
Do you guys know that she did?
I saw that shit. Sorry, guys.
Man.
I saw
Anyway.
it. I saw it.
Anyway.
Ayana Patosi
Yeah.
signs a new 3-year contract with Iranian club Folad FC. Like this is good for. This is just an SA football type.
I'm not sure if it's good, but it's good for him
He should
financially.
be playing. No, the Gents need to leave, bro.
Yeah, but
Like you have one, but his system is rigged.
Iran is like in Asia, like Iran.
Yeah.
It's not Europe. But I understand. Money-wise, I
Yeah,
understand.
he's probably getting paid.
Yeah.
And at the
Get
end
that
of the
check.
day, it's about the check.
Get that check.
It's about the check.
Get that check, man.
So, for me, it's like also
Get that
experience
check,
because you
man.
don't want to play SA. If you can see about a whole movement up, there's a bigger bag this side. Let me move real quick. I'll be back.
Get the check, nigga.
Tulani Khatwayo has signed a deal with Chippa United, and then I really want us to double in this one. Napoli president slammed for lack of respect for the African Cup of Nations. That brother came on live television and said he's not gonna sign any African player that is playing in the AFCON. What?
Okay. So
Hey yo!
let me
That brother wild, though.
let me start like this, right? I'm a big fan of Italian football because I coach, so the way that they think of tactics is just in a different level. So I know Di Aurelio,
Yeah.
that's the Napoli president.
Yeah.
And I don't know him like he's my homie Gents, so I'm so sorry to put it that way. But I know of Di Aurelio. I know that he's an eccentric guy. In Italy, they like eccentric owners who want to say this and say that and be typical Italiano.
He's racist. Racist. That's what he means. Racist.
So that is also people. They're gonna say that was racist.
No. Italians are racist.
No, man.
Continue.
No, man. No, man. Not all Italians are racist.
Just continue, bro.
Not all Italians are racist, please, guys. But there's a lot of racism that happens in and around in Italian football.
I don't think they know.
And Italian football spaces.
You know, there's a thing called passive racism.
In Italy they know when they're
No.
They can't
In
be
Italy,
passive.
it's real. In Italy,
They
it's
can't be passive.
listen. In Italy, it's real. It's straight up racism. Nah. And then when it comes to SA and stuff like that or anything, then it's more passive. It's more jokey. How can you come as the president of one of the biggest Italian football clubs on live television? Like, no one asked you. No, everyone is just like, okay, this brother's about to talk right now. Let's listen. This brother, and he says, listen, I am terminating all contracts of players that are playing AFCON, and I'm not gonna sign anyone that is gonna be involved in AFCON, bro. Let me give you just like just an explanation of what's happening. AFCON is the same as UEFA's Champions League. It's the same. It's a different competition, but it's international. These brothers are playing World Cups. They play Euros. Yeah. Once in two years. Yeah. Now, what takes away? What's the solid difference between AFCON and the Euros? Because they do the exact same thing. The players will come tired, the others are injured. It is what it is. It's football. It's part of the game. Why is it directly looking at AFCON? That's where my problem is. Like, I don't mind. Yes, I mean, you're the Napoli president. You can do anything. You're the president. You can do anything with your club. I understand. But for you to come to national TV and literally say, yo, I'm a racist, and yeah, fuck these niggas. That's it.
For me, it's unfair to say that all of them are racist because of one racist
No,
idiot.
guys, I'm sorry. That was just too personal because...
No, I get it.
Sorry.
No, I understand.
No, not all of them. Some.
So,
Most.
Italians have their reputation because of the things that they do.
Yes, that's what I meant. Yeah.
But for me, listen, man. Aurelio has always made controversial statements. He's always, to me, been an idiot. I don't entertain idiots. I don't want just Africans to entertain idiots. Earlier I was watching the Cameroonian president hit out at it, and I understand it's very nice for Africans to hit back at it, but it's giving us another platform for us to get ridiculed again for saying that we want this and that. For me, when we know someone is an idiot, like that just idiot, just leave the idiot and move along. Like even us talking about this idiot right now is making me frustrated because this idiot has an African player in his team, Osimhen, who's one of the biggest players for Nigeria.
He's the best player
so
in
if
Napoli.
he's saying that Victor Osimhen needs to choose Napoli or
over his country,
he's very much delusional because it's not 1985. There's so many other clubs that will take him so happily. So this guy is crazy.
Bro, over my country, dog. You're not serious, bro. You can't be serious. I don't know this nigga. I just signed the contract. Now I'm here. Now this nigga wants me to ditch these bros and pull up to anyways. Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, whatever. Okay, on to other sports news. We've got what's up? What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was something happening. NBA legend Bill Russell, R.I.P. passed away at the age of 88 in the hospital.
R.I.P.
My brother got 11 rings, most rings ever won by an NBA champion, player ever.
R.I.P. to the GOAT.
Yeah, R.I.P. Bill. LeBron meets with Rob Pelinka, which is the vice president of Lakers, for a possible contract extension. Yeah. Interesting. I'm really looking forward to what the Lakers are gonna be in season with the addition of other players, because okay, they've played 3 years with LeBron now. Well, they're going to their third year with LeBron. First year, bubble, I don't count that. Everyone knows I don't really count bubble. Second year, they won it. No. They got destroyed, as I predicted. And then now it's like won, lost, now. Yeah, but I'm not gonna point fingers at anyone. LeBron is one of the greatest of all time. So shout out LeBron. I really want to see you succeed at Lakers. I really want to see. I just want to see them win, bro. They just not. It's like watching. I watch United now.
Yeah.
When I look at them, I'm like, okay, guys, you can do it. They really can't do. They can't do it. Like it's literally like Lakers. You watch Lakers, you're like, I mean, on paper, everything we're good, but when you watch them, you're just like, they not built like that.
But don't you think they're just better players than other teams in the league?
No.
Just need to be honest with themselves.
No. Honestly, Lakers have got a squad. No, they do have a team. They even have LeBron James.
Can't chase that Golden State, man.
LeBron drops 40 a night, 30.
That Golden State, man.
Yeah, so if you play with LeBron, you must understand, you're playing with the GOAT. And
but that Golden State, bro, that Golden State keeps
understand
doing this.
Keeps
I
doing
this
you.
every
I hear you.
season.
I hear you.
We talk about it, LeBron this year. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're gonna do it. Oh, they got Anthony Davis. Oh, they got. Oh yeah, look at the Lakers, my G. Oh, look at the Nets, my G. And then Steph Curry says no.
You're not hearing me. I'm saying those boys on paper, as I said, they can do it, but when you watch the boys,
so they're the Galacticos.
They are trash, man.
Yeah, the Galacticos. Real Madrid, the Galacticos never won.
And they had everyone.
They got the Galacticos.
Nah, you started.
But that's what I call the Lakers, the Galacticos.
James Harden inks 2-year deal worth 68.6 M with the 76ers. Okay.
Don't you think Harden's done?
He's done. He's been washed. I don't even like Harden.
Yeah, I'm just like
Harden is a
Harden thinks he's
not. He's not who he thinks he is. I like him. He's a good player. He makes outstanding shots, scores a lot of points. But when I watch him,
he looks like an athletic Rick Ross.
Come on, bend down your mic a little bit.
He looks like an athletic Rick Ross.
He does. He does.
No cap.
No, but like he's really good in Chita. I'm not gonna he's a good baller. James Harden is
he's a good baller. Does he have a ring?
Good. No, that's the issue. He can't get the ring.
Unless
he can't. Everywhere he goes, he can't.
He's gonna be the new Iverson. They're trying to be, I guess, going to the 76ers, right?
Yeah,
he's trying to be the new Iverson.
He should idolize Iverson.
Yeah, he's trying to be the new Iverson.
Brittany Griner has been found guilty of cannabis possession and has been sentenced to 9.5 years in prison. Brittany Griner is a WNBA player. She doesn't. The one that was saying that she doesn't really want to play in America. She was just looking for a different environment.
But it's a weed pen.
Huh?
It was a weed pen.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she had like.
It was a weed pen, but in that country, no.
It's not like Asian
Russia. Weed is
Russia.
not. Yeah. Weed is not allowed, like, at all. Like, not even an ounce.
And she's American.
Yeah. So it's political.
Woo!
They just made the whole situation political.
See you in 15 years.
She's gone for 9. She's in for 9, though.
Nah, we'll see her in a long time.
No, but I think they're making it political.
No, for like
this is a distraction.
But like for me, to be honest, we also have the same type of rules in my country. Bro. Let's not even have a debate. Your country's rules are better than mine. No.
And they actually also wanted to exchange with this other, like this. Do you hear that? They wanted to exchange the player with this other criminal.
Russian criminal.
Like a swap.
He's not really a criminal. He's more like I think he works for like an agency, or some shit. Like I don't know.
Where's your mind?
He deals like.
Wait, doesn't mean the mic is fine.
And I think what you call this like on like he's
he was hacking maybe or scamming.
Or more like on guns and shit.
Yo, so he's arrested in America.
Yeah,
so they trying to do a swap.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They're trying to make it political.
Exactly.
They're trying to make it Fabrizio Romano.
They trying to make
Here we go. They're trying to make it a transfer saga. Now for me, I really feel bad for her.
Shame.
But if in my house I say no women, I don't know why that would be the case.
No cry.
But I'm just saying like, if that would be then my son brought a woman. Then like he's gonna suffer the consequences of breaking the rules of my house.
Yeah, I get you.
And if my rules say you're gonna do 3,000 push-ups,
it's
what it's doing.
It's literally in Russia's constitution.
That's it.
It's the rule. You can't have the shit. And she had it. Anyways, England left their first major trophy since 1996 with woman beating.
Since 1996. Oh, we shared something.
England is quite down bad.
No, but we shared. It's the first time they've won something. This is the first time we also won something since 96 this year.
Is it?
Yeah,
no.
AFCON.
But if you think about it, okay, Tina, we weren't great. We didn't have the players and stuff like that. Resources and stuff like that. England, no, Kaloku, this stat doesn't just aim at the woman, it aims at the men.
But
Guys,
it's also with the men. We won in '96,
okay,
and we won
but,
today.
compared to England, how many times has the men gone to the World Cup with England? Okay, England's in the World Cup, the SA is in the World Cup. It hasn't happened in a while. Yeah, but, so what I'm saying is, in England, this is trash. This stat right here about 1996 to win, it's awful because
it's trash. Yes,
they rated them
England is trash.
Exactly what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying
as a look, it's awful.
We're the same as England.
We are, but we don't get as much opportunity.
England hasn't won anything. We haven't won anything.
Okay. England.
Women want something. Women want something. England. Exactly the same thing, bro.
Yeah.
It's just that they're in England.
Yeah.
And
that's what I'm saying, but they are England. Rooney, Beckham. I can name legends on the list. I can name legends on the list. Those guys don't. They can't talk to me. Only in the clubs they can. But like internationally, no. Anyways, Love Golf makes its debut, but rejected by 100 million by Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, his net worth is at 1.7 billion.
Not surprised.
Is that the first time he rejected them, or what? I mean, he was part of Live the whole time.
No, he said he wouldn't play though. He did say he wouldn't play. So I'm not surprised that he's not playing. But it just is what it is, bro.
No, Tiger is on that level, but I'm good, bro. Like everywhere, financially, life, just everything. I'm chilled. Like I don't need much.
And also, like I feel like with the Live, I was saying last time, like the PGA and the Open Championship, they need a competition, and now they've got it. And I feel like some of the older players, who have money, it's easy for them to say, don't go take the guaranteed money, earn your money. My nigga, take the guaranteed money. Get your paper.
So just out now.
Nigga.
Don't listen. Hey, if I had $100 million deal right now, okay, I'm not Tiger. I mean, the Tiger doesn't stay Kasi and stuff like that. Like, I got Mazulanga.
Yeah.
He's good. But, bro, 100 million. They call it 100 million. I don't think people understand how much 100 million is. I think they just hear it and like, oh no, it's just 100 million is 100 millions. Do you know how much a million alone? Anyways, that brother is good. Amanda Nunes.
Oh, there we go.
Beats Pena. Beats Pena. Juliana Pena, 50-43 in the scorecards of the unanimous decision.
Alright, let me put it this way.
Rematch. That was a rematch.
The Lioness is the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. Men or female.
What?
The Lioness is the greatest. She's the greatest.
Double.
The double champion. My goodness. Amanda dropped her 3 times, almost choked her out, beat her to a pulp. Juliana's blood was left on the canvas. My G. Amanda's a G. That's what I'm saying. Amanda Nunes, well done. Lioness, I don't know what happens from here for her. I don't know what competition, like, who they put in front of her next. Because she's beating everyone. Live update, Chiefs is winning 2-0 against Maritzburg. Wow, finally Chiefs win.
James Cross retires from UFC. Sebastian Vettel retires from F1. Shout out, my G.
James Cross is now coaching a couple of more successful fighters. I'm a very good stalwart to the sport of the UFC. Never got to the devastating heights, but a very good like advocate for the game, if I can put it that way.
Alpine announced Piastri for F1 2023. Apparently he was driving an F2, so he's sparked a lot of eyes, and then now
they've got a good system up there with the Formula One with racing. They always get the right guys up from the development divisions. So with that, for me, it's
not surprising.
No, it's not surprising. I'm happy for him, but I'm not gonna be surprised if he does well.
No,
because they have such a solid system.
Okay, I get you. Verstappen wins Hungarian Grand Prix from a car spin that landed him in 10th position. Sheesh, that brother came from 10th position to win the Grand Prix. But Verstappen is a good driver. What do you think of who's Lewis's partner? That kid.
I'm not sure about his name.
I know his name, man. I just forgot. But that kid can drive, man. I don't know. It's Ingata is I don't know if I'm making sense, but
the way that they race together.
Because Lewis into him, they light into him. I don't know what is happening in the driving side.
I think Lewis is a very good is a very good driver, the greatest of all time, one of the
I think Lewis Hamilton. You made another statement, but I'm going to talk about it when we get to it. And I agree now with you, but continue.
Lewis Hamilton is one of the greatest of all time.
He's the greatest.
So George Russell. George Russell is his name. The name of the other driver.
George Russell. Yes.
So Lewis Hamilton is one of the greatest of all time. Great driver. I don't think it's more the combination that's going wrong with them. I think with them, what's going wrong is more the car.
I think Mercedes have the best engine.
I think just Red Bull.
Oh no, it's probably Ferrari, but
Red Bull have the better car.
Red Bull.
Max Verstappen racing for Red Bull, right?
Yes, but I don't think he.
Sergio Perez is racing for Red Bull, right? So if they get podium finishes a lot of the times, that'll give you indication of how good their car is. If both of them are getting onto podiums almost every weekend.
But Ferrari has the best engine, but they keep losing.
And they don't have the best car. You can have the best engine, doesn't mean you have the best car.
Okay. Understandable.
There's a lot of little things.
But we're not like F1. We're not like fanatics.
I'm not saying, but Red Bull is just a better team. Red Bull's got not the better driver. We know Lewis Hamilton is a good driver. He's won with slower cars than Red Bull have had in the past. But Max is just, it's his time.
I like Max because he was competing against Lewis, because I love my brother. He wins all the time, but it sometimes gets boring when you see the same person win all the time. I was just rooting for him. But Lewis is the best driver of all time, ever. Let me just keep quiet. What else? Djokovic withdraws from Montreal. The brother is not getting vaccinated. Like in tennis right now, a lot of speculation that the rules might change, whatever. But Djokovic still is unvaccinated and would not, like when you play a tournament, it becomes tough to go to the next round because this guy is not vaccinated, so he can't be allowed in certain different places and stuff like that. So he's just withdrawn from that. What do you think of players doing that actually? Like when someone is like, you know what, I'm not gonna get vaccinated. It is what it is. What's up? I don't care. Like I know who I am. I'm, they say Novak Djokovic, like one of the greatest tennis players ever. And then he decides, nah, I'm not gonna do this. What do you think of that?
First of all, it's like it's your choice, it's your body. You will choose to put whatever you want to choose into your body. And if he's willing to sacrifice playing in tournaments for that, then it's his choice. But if the tournament rules, like I said earlier, say that you need to wear A, B, C, D, unless it's discriminatory because of your religion, your race, and your creed, then I don't think it's anything that's wrong. If it's there to put other people's lives, if it's there to put other people's lives in, to save other people's lives, then I really believe that there shouldn't be any understanding of what's going on. You know what I mean? Like there shouldn't be any trying to understand, any trying to liaise or negotiate. There's no negotiating, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Because people are dying of this disease. And if you don't believe that people are dying and you don't want to put it in your body, then that's on you. But if the majority of the people want Donald Trump to be the president, then who becomes the president? So, yes, your opinion is you don't like Donald Trump, but we all like Donald Trump, you're going to have Donald Trump. You understand what I mean?
I get you. Nah, I get you.
So you can stay home. He's going to make Nadal win more.
August 20. Book
It's my
it.
birthday, by the way. August 20, yeah, it's my birthday soon.
You share the same birthday as my sister. August 20, you've got AJ versus Usyk.
Usyk.
Rematch. Woo! Woo! What a fight we're gonna we're gonna see. He rematch. Basically, the last match, it was like, okay, I lost, whatever. Usyk was like, oh, wait, nah, it's fine. For AJ to come through and beat Usyk, firstly, Usyk knowing that he's one of the greatest knockout fighters currently, and he was unbeaten, and then until AJ came through,
Yeah.
So it's more of AJ. It's gonna be a big fight, bro.
AJ's been stopped already. He's been stopped by Ruiz.
That fight, do you remember that fight was stupid?
Fight
was stupid.
AJ's done his crazy things. That's all.
That
He's
fight was
whack.
dumb. That was a dumb fight, actually.
AJ, if you listen to this,
Probably
we'll welcome your jab.
He can't jab. He's a haymaker.
Anyway,
Haymaker.
let's go.
Haymaker. August 20, yeah, Usyk versus, and then South Africa beats New Zealand in the championship.
Yes, the rugby championship,
Yes.
beautiful game. I really enjoyed the way the South Africa played.
Oh yeah, no, now
Mm-hmm.
now that I've put my cards down and everything, Luthando is the best in the
In the world.
in the world.
I told you, man. The guy is just.
Luthando I respect best center in the world. I can't.
He's just something else. He's got everything.
To him,
He's got everything, bro. He's got everything.
I can't say anything.
He's got everything.
I remember last time we had the same conversation. You said this, and I was in a
Skeptical situation.
yeah, cause I watch a lot of rugby. I see a lot of centers, but now that I've watched, okay, I've seen but now it's
You watch
this
the
is the
breakdowns of
top.
him,
This is at
see
the
what he
top
does.
level. You need to be at your best against New Zealand, like a team like New Zealand, because I mean, you know what's coming. You know?
Yeah.
So for him to perform like that, that means he's so calm, poised. He still does what he has to do, but he does it so elegantly. That's why it's so natural for him. When I'm watching him, it's not something that he's thinking. He just does it. So once a player becomes like that, it's just you can't fight it. It's just talent. Yeah, he is. No, you were right.
Yeah.
I'm quiet now. Like
Yeah, man. Well done to the Springboks. Let's smash these New Zealand boys again.
people
Smash
don't
them
really
again.
understand, but we the best team in the. Like I don't think people understand that.
Yeah, but our
I don't think
rankings,
it goes.
the ranking doesn't show
No,
that
no,
at
no.
the moment.
We
But
won the World Cup.
we'll win the World
That's
Cup,
all
yeah.
that matters.
And we'll win the
We
World
are
Cup, yeah.
we the best team in the world.
We
Like
will
currently,
win
when we're
the
talking
World
about
Cup,
World
yeah.
Cup, nah, when we're talking about SA right now, we are the best team in the world. I don't think Abantu understand that. Yeah, bro. Because when you play
Definitely win the World Cup again.
when you play New Zealand, I was sitting with guys saying, "Yeah, we're gonna lose. We're gonna." I'm like, "Gents, I don't." Yes, nah, we might fight to get the win, but remember, we just won the World Cup, dog. Do you think the World Cup is easy to win? Do you think anyone can go to the World Cup and win the World Cup? No! You can't just wake up and go win the World Cup. You have to work for that. And then watching the SA, especially in the second half of the final, watching the SA do a complete fetu, they completely changed in tactics. And then you were like, whoa. Even England was shook. They didn't know what to do. They couldn't defend us. They couldn't attack. They couldn't do anything. They were closed out. Yeah, bro. So for you to see that as a fan, you just like, oh man, these guys got it sorted out. They figured this out. They good. Like, why am I still thinking Ilanduba? You know when you support ESA, because you always have to have that thing in the back. Wow, yeah, it's a big case. No, Bafana is just the best team in the world. You can't fight. Springboks.
Jeez, that just took a left turn.
Springboks.
Bafana is the worst team in the world. Anyway,
Springboks.
Majid, what do you think about these international transfers at the moment, like in terms of football transfers?
Okay, let's start here with Ronaldo. Ronaldo asked to leave United.
Yeah, we've been knowing this for weeks though. So, what do you think about that?
He came in as a sub against Brighton.
But what do you think? Why you
I'm
sitting
thinking,
on the
look,
fence?
I'm thinking like, with the Ronaldo situations, it's more of, I feel like Ronaldo has hit an all-time high.
I feel like you're sitting on the fence. I feel like at the moment what you're doing is you're trying to be politically correct because it's Ronaldo.
Ronaldo is
Let me tell you.
Wait, listen, wait. Ronaldo is at an all-time ego level. Like, this is the most that I've seen Ronaldo on that I don't care vibes. Yeah, but he's just trying to leave. Nah? Now that, nah, yes, we know you're the GOAT, but now the behavior, you don't need it in the club. You, especially United, who are down bad already.
Yep.
You don't want to also affect her. We already trash, bro. Like, I'm not saying, okay, United, no, I'm not saying you're trash, but
No, they're trash.
okay, but I'm not saying you're trash, but I'm just saying, like, we're already in a situation where we trying to win.
Trash, right?
We're trying to win. Yeah, bro. We're trying to win. We're trying to get results. Now there's this guy who's just walking around and like, no, it's not gonna work. Ronaldo needs to leave, and if you as a United fan, if you don't agree with that, then you're just a Ronaldo fan.
I think Ronaldo is behaving like Ronaldo Jr.
He is, bro.
I think he's behaving like his son would be behaving in this situation. Like, this guy, understand you don't want to be at the club, but you have a contractual obligation to be in the club. You're a grown adult. Unless you have the wits or the balls to say, look, I'm going to terminate that contract. Don't throw your toys up in the cart. Take your loss. Say you're not going to take the rest of the money and be a free agent and take what free agency takes from that. But at the moment, you're a grown man with a contract to the club. Respect the club that you signed for. That's all I'm asking from him. Other than that,
But
Ronaldo, I love
stubborn.
him. He's a great player, one of the greatest of all time, but he's wasting our time. As United fans, if you're a United fan, nah, it's not good enough. It's not good enough.
This is supposed to be the captain.
It's not good enough. It doesn't
Why
go
not? He is the greatest.
Even
United
the legends
player
of United don't agree with that behavior that he has. Like, it's just not good enough, bro. It's just not good enough, bro. Any new like signings or transfers that you like, confirmed transfers that you like?
Confirmed. I really liked from Brighton, Cucurella to Chelsea.
Cucurella, yeah, that was a great one for us. Yeah.
I really liked that because I saw him play in the second half when Chuma went down. Hopefully he's not a serious injury, but Cucurella is what we needed. I mean, honestly, coming Alonso, he did what he had to do, but this guy is better at defending. I mean, Cucurella can defend and attack. That's what you need from your left wing back. That's all you need.
I think it's a great signing for Chelsea. It gives them a lot of depth, quality in depth, but I don't really think that it's the signing that's going to change Chelsea's trajectory in where they're gonna end up.
No, I'm not saying that I'm happy.
Good
I'm happy with our performance because Chelsea really played. They just reminded me of last season, that poor football that I really don't like. It's now Tuchel's under pressure, bro. You need to do something about the club. I mean, we've got the players now, so can you just switch it up a bit? I actually enjoyed watching Tottenham more than my club.
Tottenham played well.
I can't be watching Conte. I love Conte. Conte coached Chelsea too, and that's why I watch, because I know his type of football. It's attacking, everyone is forward. This, I don't know what is happening, but whatever is happening, it just needs to be fixed. That's all I ask as a fan. It's not really something. I feel like every fan has something to say, but like I'm not judging anything. It's the first game, whatever. But we need to be more precise up front. We can't think that we're gonna be competing for the league if we're gonna play like that. If you watch Liverpool, you watch City, you watch Tottenham right now, even Arsenal. No, Chelsea is not at a level, and it's sad for me as a fan to say this, but we need to switch up. We really need to switch up. But now I'm getting personal. Chelsea gets Chukwemeka, Kurela, sorry. Leno goes to Fulham and Torreira to Galatasaray. Okay. Alex Telles on loan to Leach. Rumors Barcelona after Oba, Frankie and Depay to Chelsea. Oh, they did have an offer. They offered. Those guys are broke. Barca is in the turmoil. Renato Sanchez joins PSG for 15 million.
Yep.
Good sign.
Nice move.
Ronaldo to Roma.
Nice move for him as well.
Ronaldo's career was doing this. And he did that.
Yeah, but it's also the age is also doing that.
No, he's a good player. Besides age, he's a good player himself.
Yeah, but like, you must also expect that in football, it also correlates with your age. If your age is declining, your career should be declining. It's just the way it is.
Understandable. Richie Puk joins LA Galaxy. Isn't he like 19?
Nah, he's a bit older, but...
Why is he going to America? It's because he's short.
No.
He's short.
No. I just think because he wants to reinvent himself and he wants to play maybe at a different level.
There's no different level in America, bro.
A different level means a lower level. Could be different, it doesn't mean higher.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess you.
So for me, it's a personal move for him. It's not a career move like normal people in Europe would take. It's a personal move, a move that he wants.
He wants to grow himself.
And as a human being, I understand. Yeah, we have to understand that human beings desire to do certain things. You might not understand it, but we need to understand that there's some other desires other than football that you have that he might not understand. You know, you might have a toe fetish, and he doesn't.
That was very specific, bro.
Nah,
You good?
I got one.
Apparently, if PK doesn't lower his salary, then Barca won't be able to register Lewandowski, Koundé, Rafinha, Kessie, and Christensen.
I just feel like they just keep changing the name every week.
It's the same thing.
If Frankie doesn't lower his salary, now it's PK. Now it's Barcelona are trying to throw water in the paraffin lighted massive inferno they've created. I just think they need to just burn.
Damn. No. Brother, you need to save yourself.
If Barcelona starts to become Real Madrid, without Real Madrid money, they need to suffer the consequences.
Barca needs to figure out what the hell is happening. Well, I don't really... Yeah, it's just... You've mentioned in the past what the gist about the situation is, but... They Barcelona at the end of the day. It's one of the biggest Spanish clubs ever. So... I don't really see them going down. It's like United. United can be trash, but somehow they'll do something. They'll have the United. Everyone. They've got the most views in TV, most shirt sales. So they are not those guys, but just because of the history, it's just
but eventually, 10 years is not a very long time in football. It is a long time, but it's not a very long time.
Okay.
In order for people to forget, But once you, for example, once the generation ends, so we are parents, I'm a parent, or I'm in the age to be a parent, right? And I have seen United in my lifetime win a trophy, win a league title, right? Now, once we have seen United win trophies, it's going to start being less and less people who associate United with winning, because at the end of the day, who goes onto the billboards? The team that wins.
Okay.
So United, we all knew because United won. Then Chelsea started winning, and we all knew Chelsea. Then City started winning, and we all knew City.
You love your club too much.
Man, I'm just saying that before Chelsea started winning, not a lot of people.
Not a lot of people winning. It was United the whole time. Maybe Tiga.
United.
Atalanta signed Lookman.
Good signing for them. Exciting player. Lookman. I'm
Lookman
happy that
is
it goes anywhere.
And Atalanta is perfect because, I mean, that's the type of football Lookman is looking for.
Yeah.
Well, Lookman is looking for. Yeah. Because he's more attacking. Well, he's a right back now. Look,
No, he's
a wing.
winger, yeah.
He's a winger. But he's playing outside. So
Yeah.
Premier League is back.
Yeah.
Very exciting because now we've tried something different, guys. This weekend we've shot the episode after the weekend, so it's more of we've actually seen the game, we've actually gone through and assessed everything. So this is different because now we can give you our natural reaction to what we witnessed during the weekend. So Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
That was the opener. Really impressed with Arsenal, of course, I already said so. What can I say? Crystal Palace are still a good team. I'm not gonna, just because they lost 2-0, Crystal Palace can play.
I think Crystal Palace can play. I think they're a great team, but I think Arsenal is going to be a problem.
In the Premier League.
It's going to be a problem. So good. Really enjoyed them. The way they played, the way they controlled certain aspects of the game when they needed to, when they accelerated when they needed to. Gabriel Jesus is the greatest signing, not the greatest signing ever, but of this transfer window, is the greatest signing for any Premier League club.
I agree. No, he is, because it's a return on investment, and even besides return on investment, just Jesus, even in Man City, he just needed his own team.
Yeah.
He just needed that. Now that he's got that, now he can just, he's Brazilian, bro. Brazilians are just good, bro. Like, it's football. Those guys, since birth, a kid coming out of Galitiski. Yo, I won't tell you. City versus West Ham, Haaland brace, penalty, beautiful penalty, beautiful finish on the second goal as well.
I don't believe it's NFL. Like, if people still think it's NFL, then they're watching the wrong sport. You should be watching rugby or something if you think Haaland is not good.
No. Haaland is a very
great player.
Yeah.
He's going to do well. He might not score 50 goals. Of course, it's England. But he will score about 21, 22 goals in this.
As I was watching that game, bro, I was just looking at his movement. Honestly, like the Jonge movement. Yeah, he's so
speed,
quick.
he's accurate, he's strong,
quick.
he's tall, he's got everything you want in a
He's
striker.
so quick. He's just like, and he goes. And then now you've got, also in his post-match interview with, they asked him, how does it feel like to play with one of the greatest assisters of all time, which is Kevin De Bruyne? So he's like, it's easier to play with someone who's at that level, because understanding you, like, De Bruyne will do something that I already thought of and I'm already going.
Yeah.
Other players, they need to think, they need to process.
They need to see where you are.
So for him, it's natural. So now City are coming through. They're coming through for real.
Not gonna be out to stop.
That first game, yes, they weren't great. I'm not gonna lie. They weren't like brutal or anything, but they're still trying to figure out how to play this guy. But now they saw, it's easy. Just put the ball in front. That guy will catch it. So City, title contenders. Like, those are top dogs.
Yeah,
You know?
City, Liverpool will still be for me the top two.
Nah, those for
The
real.
battle for the last other places, the number
You
3,
Tottenham,
number
Arsenal,
4,
United, Chelsea.
Chelsea. Yeah, no, United are out of it.
You never
Already.
know with
Nah.
Liverpool
Nah,
versus
Nottingham Forest will give them a game.
Liverpool versus Fulham.
Great game.
2-2.
Exciting game.
Mitrovic.
Yeah, Fulham played well. They attacked Liverpool,
What is that?
but Liverpool are not afraid to play. They don't care about securing a 1-0 victory. They're going to try to score more. So, first game of the season, Liverpool are finding their feet.
Yeah.
Great game for Fulham, but people are overhyping the whole situation.
No need
Liverpool
to
are going to get back.
Yeah. And apparently it was the first time someone dribbled past Van Dijk.
Yes,
which
it
is
was
cap.
actually.
No, there's a video.
Like properly dribble and make him make a mistake. Force an error
Okay.
out
But
of Virgil.
people have dribbled past Van Dijk and
It's going to open the floodgates though. Now people are going to see that it's successful and they're going to come for him. It's going to be a
But no
bad
worries.
couple of weeks for Virgil.
No worries for Liverpool. I mean, you know your club. Got a great squad. Thiago actually went down in that game, so that's quite sad because I really like the player. But you've got Darwin Núñez who actually came in as a sub and scored the goal and assisted. So there's a lot of positives in the game. It's not just about the end result. Liverpool will do justice. Chelsea versus Everton. Chelsea will win by Jorginho penalty.
Good game. Boring a little bit for others, but like good game for us as Chelsea fans because we won. But if you continue to play in the same vein of form,
we're not gonna do it.
We're gonna struggle this season.
We can't be playing like
struggle
that.
a lot.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the players or it's...
You know who we play next week?
We're playing Tottenham.
Tottenham.
I saw, and that's why I'm worried because I'm thinking to myself, yes, we can defend, but what's happening at the attack? Where's the movement from here in the middle to up front? Why is everyone switched off while we attack? But when we defend, everyone's on. It doesn't make sense.
Honestly, I don't know what's going on with Chelsea at the moment, bro. Like, I just feel like there's something missing. There's a lot of things missing, elements.
I don't want to say it's the coach because I still want to give him time with Tuchel.
Like
I
I
want
said
him to
at the
build
time,
his
like,
team.
if Roman Abramovich was still in charge of Chelsea, Tuchel would have been fine, bro.
Right? Yeah, he would.
Would have
Because
been fine.
Chelsea, I mean, Chiefs
Chiefs
scored
scored
their...
another one, the third goal.
Yeah, Chiefs have scored their third goal, updating you guys. Chiefs 3-0.
Okay, I was when you look at him and pumped his beating marriage, but anyway.
Chelsea versus Everton,
Yeah,
Man U versus Brighton. What do you think of that game? I watched Man
Lovely.
U. I watched it. The whole game. And
I felt it looked good in certain parts of the game. The result wasn't nice, but I liked Luthando Ntshinga's performance. I liked elements of what he did,
5'6".
but it's not good enough.
Remastero no big show.
Ah, come on. Luthando Ntshinga is a great player. Football is all
Remastero
about
no big show for you. You can't have Maguire and Martinez.
No, there's nothing wrong
Martinez
with
is here on Maguire.
So, football's not about the height. It's a foot sport. Like, I swear to goodness, like, if you're good enough, you don't need to be tall. Fabio Cannavaro was 5'5", and he was the best centre back in the world, the only centre back to win a Ballon d'Or. Let's not forget that. Let's not remove that from history books, please.
Listen, Cannavaro didn't play in the Premier League.
Oh come on, he played in the World Cup.
In Premier League, it's just unzima.
So you tell me Fabio Cannavaro would have shot?
No. I'm not saying he would have. He's great. He's a great player. Whatever. Everything. I'm not saying that.
I did.
I would never say, but if he would pull up to the Premier League, he was gonna. No. Congrats to him, but it's tough in the Premier League for you to decide, okay, it's about to no. It's tough. That Man U versus Brighton was a very atrocious game. I can't believe it. Spurs versus Southampton. Spurs 1-4-1 against Southampton. James Ward-Prowse scored the...
Yes.
Spurs are coming.
Spurs look tough. Spurs
No,
will
no,
be a
no,
good
no.
team.
We playing Spurs next week.
Yeah, they look so. I'm not gonna be biased about it. Spurs is tough. Spurs is hard.
Pause.
Spurs 5, Chelsea 1.
Nah, Papen. Papen, nah, no ways. No ways. Chelsea's losing 5-1. No ways. And also we need to do some. I want to add something towards the end. See if I get predictions of like our next game weeks, like other games that are coming through, and then put in also some bets. Yeah, but we're not saying bets. Nah, we betting with our own cash. You decide about what's doing and not do. And getting now about losing money.
Only doing Premier League fixtures, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so at the moment, just look at those fixtures. Aston Villa, Everton.
Aston Villa, Everton.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, clean.
I'm going with Everton with this one. Aston Villa have been playing shite.
Everton is shite.
Aston Villa lost against a new team. They lost against Norwich.
But Aston
Nottingham,
Villa,
sorry, 2-0.
Aston Villa is playing home.
They're going with Villa.
They,
Still going.
they can't lose one and
I'm
lose.
still going with Everton.
Next.
Arsenal and Leicester.
Arsenal. I don't have time.
Me too, Arsenal. Brighton, Newcastle.
But Unswim, Ukraine,
Brighton.
Potter,
Mhm.
the Brighton coach is very good. But now he's playing Newcastle. Yo, former Bournemouth coach. That guy wants to press and he's got that Grimaresh. I wish you guys could watch Grimaresh. Like, because in this book, every team is like the weak teams. Bruno Grimaresh is so good. Yeah, but what's it? No, Potter might win it. 1-0.
For me, I'm going opposite direction with that one.
Aston Villa, Newcastle. You think Newcastle is going to beat Brighton?
Newcastle too good for Brighton.
Newcastle is good. He's good,
Newcastle has
but
got too much for Brighton. At the
eat
moment.
Brighton tactically. It's way.
Newcastle tactically by swaying by themselves.
It's fine.
For me, I go with
Next.
Newcastle, better players.
Newcastle does have a better player. As I said, I was talking about Bruno the whole time.
And now Eddie Howe has had a full year, almost a longer time, let me rather say, to put in his implementation of what he wants. Bruno Guimaraes, Ellen St. Maximin, Miguel.
No, that nigga just leaves the ball behind.
I really like it.
Don't cheat. Next, what's the next game?
I think the next game, just want to check quickly what the next game is. I don't know what happened to my screen there. Premier League.
But definitely, you are still sticking with Newcastle beating Brighton.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about it anyways. So.
Yes, Newcastle will definitely beat Brighton, in my opinion. I think Brighton is a good team, but Brighton has like these underlying issues. And those underlying issues are they can't score goals. Yes, they scored against United, but who can't? So that's what I'm saying.
I get you. Let's just look here.
I don't know.
Yours is not loading.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Everton, Arsenal,
Yeah.
Leicester. So Man City versus Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Obvious.
Bournemouth.
6-0.
3-0.
6-0. Haaland, 4 goals.
Leeds beat Southampton.
Did you watch Leeds?
Yeah.
Leeds, like American coach can coach.
Yeah, it's from the Red Bull Academy. He can do it. Yeah.
Leeds can play.
Yeah. They've always been able to play. When Bielsa was there, they could play.
I know, but
They don't change anything. The same structure.
Okay,
They put in
true.
a coach that is similar to Bielsa, who plays with Bielsa's philosophy. Leeds wins or draw, but Southampton kind of always put us on
they
the
won't
line, but
lose.
they're gonna
Yeah,
lose.
Southampton won't. They'll at least get a draw. Wolverhampton and Fulham. Wolves.
Yeah.
I say Wolves. Man United and Brentford. Damn, United are
United
fucked.
will win.
No.
United will come back and win this game comfortably. Comfortably.
You think so?
I think Brentford's going down this year. That's what I think.
No, they are definitely, but
This will be the showings.
they-
This will be unraveling. This will be the showings that it's going down.
Nottingham versus West Ham. West Ham. I'm not even gonna think about it. West Ham. West Ham just lost. They
Draw.
want to win. Okay.
Draw on that one.
Chelsea and Tottenham. Draw.
Tottenham 5, Chelsea 1.
Fuck man. And then Liverpool versus Crystal Palace. Whoa,
Liverpool
it's not,
5, Crystal Palace 2.
honestly, that's not an
3-1.
easy game.
It's not an easy game, but Liverpool
Liverpool
they're gonna
can't.
dominate these guys, bro.
They can, but they're not gonna do whatever they want.
They definitely gonna dominate these guys, bro. They're gonna want to show these guys that, listen, don't think that y'all are on our level. Darwin is gonna
I
start
actually think
with
Crystal Palace
Diaz
can
and
draw.
Salah. Ooh, they're gonna eat them.
Crystal Palace draw or win.
If Crystal Palace shows
Over
this game,
1.5.
I'll come on the podcast the next time wearing nothing but underwear. That's my bet. I can guarantee you, Fulham are not surviving this Anfield. I mean, Crystal Palace.
They're not at
surviving
Anfield
this.
though.
They're in Anfield. The
No.
Crystal Palace is playing in Anfield.
Oh, okay.
They're not surviving
But
that.
no, it won't be Crystal Palace. I back Palace.
They're not surviving that. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again.
It's been good.
It's been good. Welcome
Please
back and
like,
thank you for
subscribe,
tuning in.
follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, on WhatsApp, on Facebook. Okay, WhatsApp, I don't know whose number you're gonna take, not mine though. But we on.
The playground chat. I go by the name of Chinatown, and right next to me we got,
Boom. Boom.
and we out here. Thank you.
Thank
Keep
you for
playing.
coming through again.
Bitch, be dancing, they dancing on me. Stand with a caption, she buns you on dick. Road to the riches, I'm speeding line forward. Gas in the car, now they climbing on board. I'm speedy Gonzalez, I slap a young nigga. Most real as it come when I'm looking so dapper. Most black as it come when you see me at night. Poseidon, my drip, my fish, go fight. Schlack, 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 schlack. 950s on me, no cap. Snipe, 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 snipe. I'm coming on money, more money, no strap. Cap, cap, cap. No kids, a little shorty, go call on the bunny. More money, more promise, she wanted some fetty. Me, cause it's cause I just wanted to bend it. I'm cutting in 20s, I'll double my profit. It rains when I got it. She pray for a Benni, she wet on my pocket, she gon' me retarded. Stone like I'm devil, like Jack on the John, we getting much higher. A problem with logic and figure the race like I'm caught in the middle. Corner to corner, I was slanging them weed. Did in the cash, supplying the keys. Package of 20 to blow up some steam. Street smart, so don't come with no peace. I gotta let go. Bitch, you fuck my adolescence. I put in a show. Pretty ass think I'm the street when I come. Bitch, you be dancing, they dancing on me. Stand with a caption, she buns you on dick. Road to the riches, I'm speeding line forward. Gas in the car, now they climbing on board. I'm speedy Gonzalez, I slap a young nigga. Most real as it come when I'm looking so dapper. Most black as it come when you see me at night. Poseidon, my drip, my fish, go fight. Schlack, 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 schlack. No kids, a little shorty, go call on the bounty. More money, more problems, you wanted some fetty. Me, casa, su casa, just wanted to bend it.